Hey,
Team woman.
no, okay. I just got some clarity from reading that. Before we read Team Woman, I want to say this feminine imperative is women's nature, what they are inclined to do. What they do is Team Woman. So, Rollo was talking about the feminine imperative, the nature of women. Team Woman, which is my concept, is talking about what women, the actions of women. So I, I would say the two aspects are different, but they're completely compatible.
Okay. So basically, the sisterhood is cannot tolerate any deviation to their narrative. It is the blasphemy that the church has taken up. Instead of they don't care about blasphemy against God, going against the light of nature, going against holy scripture. In fact, what is blasphemy in the church is going against the sisterhood.
And I just want to state here for the audience, we're using sisterhood as kind of a generic term for a whole system of beliefs and actions that women will take to defend their primacy in the church, their supremacy in the church.
And Team Woman again differs from Rolo and the Sisterhood. How again, Steve?
Well, the feminine imperative is their nature.
Okay.
Team Woman describes their actions.
Okay.
And women cohesively act very similarly, and they will defend another woman because she's part of the sisterhood. But the reason for that is because I'm defending that other woman's nature because that's my nature. And so if I don't defend her, I might feel guilty about my nature, and I don't
Hmm.
want to feel that. So it's kind of it's a hive mind driven by selfish motivation, but
Okay.
it tends to be defending others because of the feelings it may evoke in themselves.
Hey, Steve, you want to tell us about this is your article. You are Seven Man. This was given, this is on the the Red Archive. Same as where
Yep.
Dalrock's article was. This is January 23rd, 2014. Damn, you've been around like 10 years plus in the
Yeah.
manosphere. All right. You want to
Yeah.
read your
What do you want
article
me
and
to
explain
say?
it to us?
Okay.
No, just explain your article and explain it to us.
Okay. I have
Either or.
observed that a woman always takes the side of other women against a man unless she has a particular attraction or allegiance to that man. Women are very competitive and will fight another woman over a man if he is her man or a potential her man, but will not engage in a fight with another woman on behalf of a man that she has no feelings for. He's not her man, and she has no desire to make him her man. In simple terms, a woman is on two teams: Team Woman and Team Her Man. Team Her Man is her primary allegiance, and she will go against Team Woman if she has a Team Her Man. But Team Her Man is more fluid in an ill defined concept. It can be an unbelievably strong loyalty, but can quickly slide into nothing if she loses respect for her man. Most women have no Team Her Man, but desperately want to be on such a team. Also, other women will actively fight against a woman that puts Team Her Man first. Happiness is found on Team Her Man. So any woman that does not have a Team Her Man tries to recruit a woman back to Team Woman so that all the woman team members can be miserable together. The irony is that any woman that tries to sow discord in another Team Herman does great damage to all other Team Hermans and thus hurts herself too. There's just too much comfort in the shared misery on Team Woman, and they can gripe about the happy women that are on a winning Team Herman and against the imaginary Team Man. The members of this Team Woman don't understand the concept of greater good. There is no Team Man because men don't give a shit about other men. Women on Team Woman think they're fighting against Team Man, aka evil patriarchy. But Team Man never showed up for the fight. So in our modern world, Team Woman is predominant and is changing the rules to make it easier to win against an opponent that never showed up for the fight.
You know what, Steve?
A lot of truth there, Steve.
I'm going to take this recording and I'm going to clip it. So we have 7-man reading 7-man.
There we go.
Okay. You know, the wisdom in here. Okay, we're what, 10 years later?
Yeah.
The wisdom in this kind of astounds me. I can understand each one of these points even better today, and it relates to so many aspects. Sometimes we perform above our ability, and this probably is one of them for me.
So how does this fit into Doug Wilson and what Joel talked about and the other guys? They talk about women being kind of consensus driven. They in a later part in the video, which we're not going to get to for time wise, they talk about hey, bringing the women around. They see other women doing these things, having a head covering, lots of kids, submitting to their husbands. They can kind of like, oh, maybe my husband's not so bad. They can kind of go in with the consensus, the majority opinion and start following the man if he's going kind of a patriarchy route. But
I don't know if it does because what I didn't mention in this article at all is the simps.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
The
Doug?
simps.
Like Doug Wilson?
Well, you call them what they are, but the simps are the men who are supporting Team Woman.
Doug Wilson.
And I didn't mention that. The simps are absent in my article here, my write-up.
So,
but yeah, well, maybe the simps are actually on Team Woman.
okay,
They are,
so
actually.
So we all agree that there is no Team Man. Okay.
More Team Man, I guess. You could say.
I guess, yeah. But you could argue that there is a Team Simp.
Absolutely.
And the reason
so when they had the Amy Bird controversy on her page, they had all this petition of all these simping white knight pastors and elders that signed this petition condemning the daily Genevan.
No, okay, I'm going to argue with you. Yeah. There is no Team Simp.
Okay.
Because simps don't give a shit about other simps. Simps are just men who have joined Team Woman.
Okay. Because because you could say that the women don't accept the simps onto their team. They don't treat them as team members. They treat them as, I don't know, the grass they're running around in, or useful rags. But it's like, are you on the same? I mean, It's kind of like the kid who wants to be on the team at the pickup game at recess, but no one wants the kid because they know the kid sucks at the
Kind
game.
of. I'll put it this way. The simps are the ladies' auxiliary of Team Woman.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That we can agree on.